The city of Norman is suing contractors over its mold-plagued library. The state superintendent moves to dismiss Bigsby superintendent's defamation lawsuit. And the Oklahoma Wildlife Department is proposing changes to hunting and fishing rules. We'll have a closer look coming up on the KGOU AM NewsBrief for Friday, October 4th. I'm Mick Daniels. The city of Norman has taken its dispute over the indefinitely closed Central Public Library to court. The city filed the lawsuit Wednesday against the firms responsible for the building's construction, citing breach of contract by not ensuring the building was properly and professionally built. The library has been shut down for nearly a year due to mold issues. Reports reveal mold was present even during construction, with a 2018 inspection noting mold on the second and third floors before the building's completion. Norman Mayor Larry Heikela said fixing the library could cost millions, but he wants the contractors to cover the costs. State Superintendent Ryan Walters is asking a court to dismiss a defamation lawsuit against him by a Tulsa area superintendent. State Impact's Beth Wallace reports Walters filed the motion Wednesday in Tulsa County District Court.
The lawsuit was filed by Bixby Superintendent Rob Miller after Walters called him a liar and a clown in a press conference following a July State Board of Education meeting. Walters also alleged without evidence Miller's district was, quote, dealing with all kinds of financial problems. The remarks came after Miller complained on social media about the State Department's handling of federal funding. In the dismissal motion, Walters claims immunity as an official through the state's Government Tort Claims Act, which holds that state officials cannot be held liable for performing duties within the scope of their employment. He also claims a right to dismissal under the Oklahoma Citizens Participation Act, which protects constitutional rights like freedom of speech from certain litigation. Walters is also requesting the court charge Miller for the lawsuit's costs, as well as impose additional financial sanctions to deter Miller from pursuing further litigation. For State Impact, I'm Beth Wallace.
An inmate died at the Cleveland County Detention Center Thursday. The sheriff's office says Alex Wright was found unresponsive in his cell and was pronounced dead at 5 o'clock Thursday morning. Wright was booked into the jail on March 3rd for drug-related charges. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation and the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office are investigating the death. Every year, the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation revises the rules that govern hunting and fishing across the state. OPMX's Grayson Wheeler has more on what they're considering this year and how you can weigh in on the changes.
This year's revisions would only make minor tweaks to hunting and fishing in Oklahoma. One proposed change would increase the price of turkey hunting licenses from $10 per bird to $20 for in-state hunters and $40 for non-residents. Another would remove special license requirements for trapping certain furry creatures. That would instead be covered under annual and lifetime license packages. The rules also incorporate the new Youth Super license, which allows minors to fur trap and hunt deer, elk, pronghorn, bears, turkeys, and waterfowl. The public can provide feedback on these rule changes for the next month by mail on the Department of Wildlife Conservation's website or at an in-person meeting on November 7th. In Oklahoma City, I'm Grayson Wheeler.
Natural gas giants Chesapeake Energy Corporation and Southwestern Energy Company are officially combining and rebranding as Expand Energy Corporation. OPMX's Louisa Clausen reports on what the change means.
Expand Energy Corporation is now one of America's largest natural gas producers. In a press release, the company's president and CEO, Nick Dell'Osso, says the goal is to enhance margins and reach more markets to reduce the overall cost of energy. He adds that the combination is a way to expand opportunities for shareholders and consumers. Chesapeake has historically been an oil and gas power player in Oklahoma City. Southwestern was based in Houston. The new Expand Energy is the nation's largest independent natural gas company, and it will continue to be based in OKC. The merger was first announced in January and is estimated to be worth more than $7 billion. I'm Louisa Clausen.
You'll find more news at our website, kgou.org. We also invite you to follow the KGOU PM NewsBrief podcast.
The candidates for November are set.
I know Donald Trump's type.
Between now and Election Day,
we are not going back.
A campaign season unfolding faster.
Kamala Harris is not getting a promotion
Than any in recent history.
Make America great again.
Follow it all with new episodes every weekday on the NPR Politics Podcast.